P.O.L.
Yo, what up y'all? IntraVenus here, back with another episode. Today I want to talk to you real quick about some awesome custom cases that I found for the Atari 2600. Check it out, y'all. Look at this sweet box for my copy of Hero for the 2600. This thing is pretty dope. Now, I got this on eBay from a seller that makes these custom. I actually had him make this custom to order because he didn't have any copies of Hero. He had some other game cases on there, not this one. So I asked for Hero. He got back to me. He made it. The box, of course, I had the game. And it comes with this really cool insert. It says Activision. If you get a different game that's like Parker Brothers or something, it'll say Parker Brothers instead there. This little insert keeps your game secure when you close the box. Now these are created by someone on eBay. Their store goes by Sergeant Moe's Mod Shop, I believe. I'll put it down here at the bottom of the screen if I got that wrong. It'll be corrected there. I really like these. You know, I have some more rare games in my Atari collection already, even though I really just kind of started doing this, collecting for the Atari. And I found Hero for a really good price right around the beginning of my collecting, so I had to get it. And Hero has been made really popular and rare, and everybody on YouTube seems to know of Metal Jesus. I love Metal Jesus Rocks. It's a YouTube channel about gaming. Check it out. And his channel always starts with putting the cartridge in to the Atari 2600, the Hero cartridge. This is his favorite game. And Hero is actually one of my favorite games too, I think. It's one of the most comprehensive and clean-looking Atari 2600 games that I have ever played to date. If you don't know about Hero, we'll read the blurb on the back just a little bit. Roderick Hero here, our hero to my associates. President and Chief Executive Officer of HERO Inc., inviting you to join me in tackling a tricky maze of mine shafts rife with the kind of danger we daring types only dream of. Until now, that is. Hero. And so I thought I'd share this with you guys because I picked up a couple more after I got this. I was like, oh, this is pretty sweet. I have to try out some more of these. So here's another one that I got. This is Beam Rider. Beam Rider is becoming pretty rare too. I actually mentioned it at the end of my last episode, but didn't show this cool case for it. Beam Rider is a pretty awesome shooter for the Atari 2600. It's one of the better ones, I think. Probably one of the reasons why it's worth more money. Plus these later Activision games with the full artwork. They're very unique looking, like Hero, for example. They tend to go for more money. I think they were released a little later down the line as far as the lifespan of the Atari 2600. But this is freaking sweet, man. I really like this. I like the way they look on my shelf. They don't look the same, nor are they the same exact size as an actual Atari 2600 game box. But especially if you have a lot of loose carts and some really good ones, I think this is a great way to maybe put together your most rare and collectible games or your favorite games for the Atari 2600 and put them in a little special spot in your collection in these cool clamshell cases. I really like this. 3D, dark, dangerous, demanding. A web of iridescent blue beams engulfs Earth's space. You stand watching, mesmerized at first. You now realize the beams support weapons, frightening creations in different forms. Will you just watch, or will you take action? In Beam Rider. Ha! I really like this game. Hero, yes. And here's one that I don't hear people talk about much, and apparently this one's also very rare. It's considered an ultra-rare game for the Atari 2600. Mr. Dew's Castle. I also found this game, not in the box, but just loose, right at the beginning of my Atari collecting escapades. And I actually ordered a reproduction cardboard box for this too, but it's taken so long to get here. I thought I'd go ahead and check out the clamshell 2. So I don't even know if the other one's gonna arrive or what, you know. This is really nice though. This game, not really my favorite, but it is cool to have a game this rare in a box. And here you can see Parker Brothers there instead. This cool little 3D printed bracket really keeps things together. I like it. There's only one thing that I wish it had that it doesn't. It's little clips over here to put your manual. I don't have a manual for these games yet, though I'm going to try to find them. But here's a manual for Frostbite. And look at that. It doesn't actually fit. At least not the Frostbite one. It doesn't fit in the top. So that means it barely fits here. That means if I close this, it'll probably damage the booklet. Oh no, actually, it seems to fit in there all right. Just barely enough space for you to keep your booklet right there. And there's no clips to hold it in place, but it's a pretty snug fit in there. It did not bend it up or anything, so that's pretty cool. At least you can still keep your manual in there if you want, though it'd be cool if it fit up here and slid into some clips there. But beggars can't be choosers, right? These are really cool, if you ask me. I know you didn't, but I'm showing you anyways. And I thought you should check it out. I'll leave a link down in my description for you to go ahead to this guy's eBay and see if he has any boxes you want, or maybe you'd like to send him a message and request one in particular, because I also requested Mr. Dew's Castle. He didn't have that either, so only one of these he had on his page. Now there are a few more that I'm thinking about getting that he does already have on the page. One of them being Alien. I picked up Alien because the Alien movies are pretty much my favorite movies of all time, favorite franchise. The new show, Alien Earth, is freaking amazing. Can't wait for the next season. Y'all check that out. Alien is alright for a game, but I mainly grabbed this just for my collector's purposes because I'm doing Atari and because I love Alien. And this game's getting a little harder to find. It'd be cool to have a box for that. I'm pretty sure I saw him with the box already on sale on his page. Now, Frogger 2 is one that I might have to request. This one's also pretty hard to come by now. It sells for around $50+. Don't see too many people selling it. Frogger 2 3 deep, which is confusing to name something that's Frogger 2 and then put the number 3 right afterwards. But this is cool, and I want a box for that. Thinking about one for Miner 2049er. I don't know if he has a box for that, but this one's becoming pretty rare too, even though it's not that great of a game. Though I really like Bounty Bob Strikes Back, the sequel. This one from Tiger Vision. It's cool to have these carts in general because they're so neat looking, unique. A little dirty. I should clean it up, but it would be cool to have a box for Miner 2049er. And then yes, I also have Frostbite. It is in a stack, not near me right now, but this is the manual for it. And since I have the manual and the cart, it'd be cool to have a box for it. Frostbite is going up there in price too, and it is a pretty good game. So what do you think about that? Y'all, if you like this kind of content, hit the like and subscribe buttons. It really helps me out and encourages me to make more videos. I have a lot more coming. Not all of it is Atari related. In fact, usually it's not. Just lately, that's what I'm into. Then I'm doing a bunch more Pokemon ROM hacks. In fact, if you take a look here, I've got all these physical Pokemon ROM hacks. And let's see here. One of these is coming up next. This one. It's a Halloween demo, Rose version, a Halloween Pokemon game. That's the month of October. We better get into it, right? So yeah, y'all. Let me know in the comments what you think about this stuff, if you plan on getting some of these custom boxes, or if you know of a better creator, maybe a different style. There are other people that do custom boxes in different ways. I just found this one. They're $13.99 a piece with free shipping, you know, and it's not that bad of a deal. They're real shiny and good looking. That is a quality image right there. So yeah, y'all. Until next time, catch you on the next episode. Peace out.
Well, that was just childhood. We were all there together, and in denial would play like it was forever. And in the tall woods, we'd stay out of the weather like it was all good. Every day we made it for pleasure. We were saying making whatever came to our minds, plain and simple like a tetherball reaching the sky.